What's going on, everybody? All my anthologists out there. This is Antha Rednote. It's been a minute, so I'm really excited. This is my first time getting back in the video aspect of my devotionals in over a year. So I'm elated to bring this opportunity, this devotional to you guys. For those of you who have all my Facebook friends and that visit my website and that follow me on Twitter, you may notice that I've been doing my series of picture or PIC devotionals. If you haven't been privy or hip to that, visit anthaworldwide.com, click devotionals, and just catch up. But yeah, today we're gonna be talking about some amazing things, an amazing topic, and overall, this particular devotional is going to make a big announcement. So stay tuned near the end, and you'll see what that announcement is. So let's just dive right into it. You know, for me being a rapper and a singer, songwriter, producer, worship artist strictly, with my devotionals, I always like to try to lead off with a song if at all possible. So indulge me for a minute and let's get it in. We come to you, the faithful. You've made us joyful and triumphant. We come to thee, we come to thee, the great I am. I live to adore you. You're the King of angels. I live just to adore you. I live just to adore you. I live just to adore you. Christ, Christ, my Lord. Amen. So let's dive right in. So, the year is 2009. And so we're like 4 to 5 years past kind of the birthing of the Christian hip hop, Christian rap, Christian artist culture here in my hometown, St. Louis, Missouri. And there's a group by the name of Chosen, a dynamic duo of two sisters, Don Dia, who you probably heard on of several, or at least two of Flame's albums, and Trouble, who you've heard on, I believe, two of Flame's albums. And in 2009, I ran into Trouble a couple of times, and she was like, the first time she was like, bruh, you need to get on Facebook. And I was like, I don't know. So I didn't make a move then. And I saw her again, and she was like, what are you doing? You need to get on Facebook. So I was like, man, it's encouraging that she would even prompt me to get in social media amongst people that would appreciate me, my artistry, my personality, and what I do and what I bring to the world. So I thought about it, and I dove in. Diving in, I was a novice. Not a novice to, I'm very computer literate, I'm very computer savvy, but as far as social media, I really wasn't using that to push my brand, and I know that's completely marketing taboo, especially to be a Christian artist or artist period, or anybody of a public platform. You know, they stress in marketing and public relations to use social media to push your brand, push your agenda, get your message out there, grow your fan base, etc., etc. But I was just really trusting the Lord offline to do that, and I hadn't thought about the social media thing for a whole lot of reasons. But nonetheless, Trouble had stirred something in me, so I dove in, not knowing that there were two type of Facebook accounts you can have. One is a personal Facebook account. The other is a fan page. Fan pages or Facebook's version of a website, meaning you don't have to log in necessarily to view that person's content. You do have to log in to respond, reply, or post or comment on that fan page, but to view the content initially, just to read posts, stat updates, watch videos, you don't have to log in. But a personal account, you actually do have to log in order to see that person's comments, stats, wall, pictures, whatever. I did not know that. And so I had no intention of getting into Facebook to divulge or declassify personal information. I wanted to use it as a platform to encourage people, to tell people about who I am, what I do, how long I've been doing it, where you can meet me, where you can see me minister, perform, sing, rap, do backflips, whatever. And I didn't know about the fan page aspect where I could strictly keep it on a professional level. So I end up getting the personal account, and I used it strictly for everything I just said that I wanted to use Facebook for. So it was never meant to be a personal thing about me showing vacations and me posting pictures of all the personal stuff, my family, my world, in that sense. Not because I wanted to be an introvert or to be exclusive in that area, but because I know that in social media, so many things can affect people to covetousness, can affect people to jealousy, can affect people to be depressed because, oh, you got a new car, I don't. That's one aspect of it. On the other end, it could also encourage people to be like, man, God blessed them with a new car, he could do the same for me. So I get that aspect, but I just didn't really want to teeter with it. And I know you can't please everybody, but that was just the way I was led. So the bottom line is that I wasn't compelled to use Facebook to really divulge personal things. And I don't mean that from a secular aspect where, you know, Hollywood superstars don't really want tabloids or magazines all in their personal business. No, it wasn't nothing like that. It was more so just me just trying to really consider others, knowing the effect that social media can just have on, you know, a person's conscience. So that being said, I dove in, I signed up for the personal account, but using it for professional attributes, but having a personal, authentic, genuine touch and feel to my professionalism, because I never wanted anybody to feel as though they were just a number to me. So 99% of my messages on Facebook are always posted publicly on my friends' walls, and the only time that I would inbox anybody is if their profile for whatever reason wouldn't let me post to their wall, or if the message was just super long. Like there is no way to, I mean, yeah, you can click the see more part, man, but honestly, it would just be too long because I'm personable like that. And so I always, like I said, 99% of my messages would be posted publicly so anybody can see them. And when I get friend requests, I get very authentic. I don't just be like accept, and because I don't get instant notifications to let me know when I get friend requests. I end up finding out from checking my email, and my email isn't set up to instantly notify me. And so when I check my email and I find out I got a friend request, I go, and then I dig, man. I find out who your friends are. I find out you know, what your pictures are looking like, what your profile picture look like, what type of comments you've made. The reason being because I'm not no better than anybody else. You can curse, you can show pictures of you twerking, whatever. I'm not damning you to hell. What I'm saying is, as for me in the profile, and the people that I really wanted to invite into this social media world of mine, I just had my own personal convictions about certain things that I just wanted to allow in that space. And so, once again, that's not smashing or bashing anybody else. That's just my conviction. And so, I have, at the time of this video, 960 friends. And by the end of 2013, I'm probably going to have 1,000 or a little under 1,000 or more. I'm not sure, but nonetheless, right now, at the time of this video, I have 960 friends. I think I said 60,000. I'm sorry, but 960 friends. And first of all, the limit on a personal account is only 5,000. So Facebook caps you with 5,000 friends with a personal account. On a fan page, you get likes, so and that's unlimited basically. But right now I have 960 friends, and 99% of those friend requests got a personal, authentic, genuine letter of appreciation from me. Because, man, for somebody to get on their phone, even though you may get on your smartphone and everything is so interconnected now, with the cloud and all these websites working together, and with Facebook being the number one or number two largest website in the world, period. Everybody's connecting, intertwining accounts and stuff like that. So you can get on your phone, boop, boom, boom, boom. And even though that's something simple and quick, and it may only take less than 5 seconds to do, still somebody took the time to reach in their pocket, reach in their holster, reach in their purse, reach in their coat jacket, their suit jacket or whatever, their blazer, whatever, their backpack, get their phone or their iPad or their whatever their digital device is, and send me a friend request. I don't take that lightly. You know, you don't have to search me out. You don't have to seek me. You know what I'm saying? So I send these personal letters via my friend request acceptances because I just want to let people know that I love them, I value them, that they are important to me, they are important to society, and that that they matter. Period. Point. It's just blank. About being genuine, and that's always been my agenda. So, I have 960 friends, as I said, at the time of this video being recorded, and because of my charisma, my personality, my vulnerability, my transparency, my love, and my worship, I would say about 89% of my Facebook friends are females. It probably would be more males, but I think a lot of males feel a certain way about social media, which that's not a sin, that's not wrong or right. They just feel a type of way. But because of all those things that I listed, most of my friends are female, and that's just fact. That just is what it is. And like I said, the remaining percent, of course, are males. But it's a funny thing though, that even though most of, like, 89% of that 960 are female, you know, ain't nobody trying to be my Olivia Pope. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the president. Ain't nobody trying to be my side chick, my mistress. And they just appreciate me as a friend, as a worshiper, and as a recording artist or a person of the arts. And I value that. And most of the time in life, the feminine vessels of this world, the females, the estrogen vessels, as I like to call y'all, they just are very they identify with transparency. They identify with vulnerability. Males, they kind of struggle or wrestle with that sometimes, to see a brother so vulnerable.
Final request. Final request. You guys wonder why men don't sing a lot in worship? Well, here's the deal. I think it's because men and women, we express love differently. Okay, and a lot of songs are written with the feminine way of expressing love. And men just don't get into it as much. You know? A lot of songs are feminine. It's like, I want to feel your face. I want to touch your face. I want to get to know you. Write some worship songs for men, you know? Watch the game with me, Lord. Just sit here in silence. No talking or questions. Fall asleep halfway through. Get some men singing. Be like, man, that's so annoying. That song about Jesus letting you borrow his tools. Just be authentic. Be authentic. I love church service, but there's always one part of church service we all don't like. For me, it's that part of the service when the pastor goes, all right, turn around and greet 10 people you don't know. We go, whoa, okay, take that. Came here to meet Jesus, not you. I'm not touching him. He's coming in the bathroom. Didn't wash his hands. I can touch him. She got it. My wallet.
And we're gonna get in. I'm gonna talk a little more about that as this goes on, but it's kind of like there was a movie, I'm not gonna say the name, but there was a movie that Eddie Murphy was in, and he was talking, he was like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna say Billy D. Williams was fine, you know what I'm saying, but I'll say that when Billy D was coming down the escalator or coming down the steps, the brother looked nice in his suit, you know what I mean? So that's kind of how a lot of guys are, and I get it, I totally get it. So for that reason, that's probably we see that certain males even wrestle with or struggle with being vulnerable with Jesus. Even as Christians, they still want to be hard, they still want to be rough around the edges. And like I said, I'm not faulting us or damning anybody to hell. What I'm just trying to do is just lay escape that you can see what I'm saying as far as how males and females respond to me and my character, my quirks, and the way that I am. So also, now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this thing. There has been some offense that I've caused with these 960 Facebook friends, and it hurts. It hurts. But I will say that the people that I've offended have been less than 1%, and because it's been such a small ratio, at first I just continued on to do what God put in me to do, and the feedback that I've gotten has just been so encouraging. It's been so amazing. Like I get a friend request, and I respond with, like I said, with one of my genuine, authentic messages of appreciation and gratitude to that person. Or I do a random post on somebody's wall that has already been my friend for a minute, and they'll just be like, bro, that was such an on-time word. You don't know what I was going through, bro. Are you in my closet, man? How did you know I was dealing with it? How did you know I needed to hear that? And I'm just like, wow, I just was being obedient, man, and just really flowing out of the character and the personality that I have to love people, man, to love God and love people. And so it's been encouraging that I would get those responses back. And so that's why I continue to post and to inbox people. And so so many people would tell me that it was needed. But on November 1st of this year, 2013, I got an inbox from a brother that I've been knowing I would say since 2006, which when my debut album came out, The Last Boy Scout, CD1, Scout Law, came out in 2006, and I've been knowing of this brother ever since then. And amazing brother. I mean, I have nothing else to really say other than he's just amazing. However, he inboxed me on November 1st of this year, 2013, to say that he sees me admonishing so many people, and he respects that, and he sees me doing it on a public level, but he never sees me admonishing my home front on a public level. And when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, when it comes to him and his wife and his own, he would prefer that I don't admonish his wife or whatever, because of the misinterpretation and things of that nature. And that crushed me. Why? Because, like I said, 99% of my messages were always posted publicly. Nothing was ever done out of malice. Nothing was ever done out of flirting. Nothing was ever done out of malicious intent, or trying to be a home wrecker or be a male whore. Let's just put it out there. I wasn't ever doing that. And then the particular message that kind of sparked that, on November 1st, I was commenting, and I tagged on his wife, and I tagged him in it so he could see the stat, and so it was an encouragement to him as well. But misinterpretation led to the communication between he and I. And the reason it hurt is because, like I said, I've been knowing of him since 2006, but since I would say 2009, I've been seeing a whole lot more of him frequently. And I thought we were growing to really know each other, at least for him to get to know me and how I am, my personality, and that he can see that I have not wavered in my character, my personality, the way I talk, the way I am. So, to make a long story short, man, I encourage single men, single women, married men, married women, homosexuals, thugs, single mothers, pastors, fellow artists, DJs. Man, encouragement is just in my bones. It's in my bones. This is not a made-up thing. Now, I will say, I've taken what God has given me, and I've been more intentional, and I've been focused with it, to have a purpose with my encouragement. Like, I purposely speak well of people. I do it intentionally. I love people on purpose. And like I said earlier, every post that I've ever posted on other people's walls, it ain't nothing ever been done in secret. And if a married woman or man are both my friends, I always try to tag both of them in the post. And so I tell a brother, man, you a sexy guy, man. Honor the Lord with your sexiness. You know what I'm saying? I tell a sister, you're gorgeous. Be more than a pretty face. Continue to not be more, but you are more than a pretty face. And I see it. I see it in the way you conducting yourself online. I see it in the way you carry yourself through your stats and things of that nature. And when I see people at shows, it shows me that these people are conducting themselves, male or female, in a way that that behooves taking notice in a positive manner. And so it hurts, and it's it's just a little disheartening, man, that you would think that people know you, and yet your stuff can still be misinterpreted. A good friend of mine, once told me, man, that somebody told him, don't mess with Antha because Antha's a groupie. Antha's a groupie? because I show up at people's concerts, because I buy people CDs, because I hug people, because I'm front row encouraging every artist, I'm a groupie? Man, when I heard that, it broke my heart. It crushed me. Because I've always aimed, I don't care how great people may think I am as a person, or even as a person of the arts, or a minister, whatever, recording artist. And they may say in their heads, they may not have said this to me personally, but they may say, man, Antha's better than blah 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 artist, such an artist. I still try to love everybody the same. I don't put myself above or even beneath anybody else. I just aim to be humble and serve people, to let them know that they still bring something unique and valuable to the table. So it just hurts, man. But I understand also, as it has hurt me, that I've offended people. But you know, it's offensive that people who you think know who you are and who are also Christians. I ain't really talking about the world, I'm talking about my fellow Christians, who most of that 960 friends that I have professed Christianity. I'm not gonna go in deep, like how deep or how strong their faith is. Just overall, most of the 960 people that have sent me a friend request are professing Christianity. And it just hurts, man, that people would misinterpret my love and my encouragement as flirting, being overzealous, being a groupie, or even being a homosexual. Yes, I've had people tell me, one brother in particular, I've had people call me gay. Yes, I have people call me gay.